Hi guys, welcome. We got another person here in the chat. We got Errol Bacon from Murder and Craig here again helping us talk a little bit going into the winter series. So this is an opportunity to learn about the teams, about the players. So Errol, can you tell us a little bit about Murder? I mean, you guys are
What's
pretty
up?
popular.
Well, first off, I'm glad to be here. My government name is Errol. Everybody knows me by Bacon. I've been playing for Murder for about 2 years. We're a West Coast based team. We started off on the West Coast and then slowly started gravitating towards the East. Made some friends over there. So we're kind of all over the place. We got a couple of guys in the Midwest. We also got guys far east. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's cool when teams are close together, the players, but you guys are really spread out and still make it work. Like you guys are a very competitive team, which is crazy. What's like the secret there? Is it just like I don't know, like all skill? Just happens that you guys just are all over the country, or do you?
Individually,
Yeah,
individually, I think we're all good players, but together we're great. Um, it's more when we step on the field, it's more of a everybody knows kind of their role. There's no, oh, I'm gonna line up right here. Where are you going? What are you doing? It's everybody's on the field and they know their jobs. So no matter whose role you're filling, if you're filling in for a flag runner, you know you're not running, you're not staying home, you're running for flag. So everybody kind of has their own little roles to plug and play. Whether we grab a rifle player from the East Coast or we grab a rifle player from the West Coast, we're able to plug and play wherever we need them.
sure. I mean that really helps to have those versatile players that can do whatever you need them to do in the moment. Um, I was curious. This will get Pops involved too a little bit. What are you looking for as a player, as a team, when you go to a series or to an event? There's like, I mean, there's certain things that got to check off on your list to like just make that event like this was an awesome event. What are some of those attributes to a successful event?
Pops already probably knows this, but organization is probably one of the biggest things. One of our biggest gripes with airsoft is probably organization. You know, if we're coming out and taking our own time out there, our biggest thing is we want to make sure that everything runs on time. You know, because it's a balance between seeing my friends and my family from across the planet and kicking their ass. So it's like finding that balance, you know. And if you're all dragging at the same time, it's like, bro, we have no energy to do anything.
So the first real time I actually met Bacon in person was in Indiana.
And
and
one, and one before that, and
oh,
one,
was it before that? Okay, that's right. So
and one.
yeah, we
It
had
was
a
when Shorty was actually still short.
yeah. He's taller than me now, man. It's pissing me off. So um yeah, he's been sleeping a lot, so I think he's growing again, you know. So but yeah, the first time I met or the second time we got to play like a tournament, Bacon was sleeping under a table, and I was like, "Bro, what is happening right now?" I'm like, he is the ultimate lay down, take a nap in between rounds or whatever. Yeah, he just, has always been a joy to be around, and his team is phenomenal. Our team, Elite and Murder, have become really close. We just laugh a lot, and we go hard
Bro,
at each other too.
2023 was the whole year. We're like, we're gonna finally beat Elite. We're gonna beat Elite. That was the whole thing. We got murdered in NSL. I think that was about it. Every other NSL, we were just like, yo, we gotta beat Elite. We gotta beat Elite.
Yeah.
And then SpeedQB, miracles happened, and it just happened.
Y'all killed it, man. That was awesome to watch, even from the opposing side, man. Y'all just
But I'm not gonna lie, that open class was probably the most organized thing put together, and plus it was all good competition. There wasn't one boring game.
yeah.
Like on a match to match basis, I feel like that open class had a lot of the teams neck to neck. There wasn't like, oh, this team's gonna take it, that team's gonna take it. it was the heat of the battle every time.
Every time, yeah. Yeah, it was everybody was on edge too, man. It was we went against you guys down in Texas, which we ended up luckily winning that one too. We had a crazy year. You guys had a
Pops, you
crazy
don't need to
year.
be humble, Pops. You don't say luckily. We knew that wasn't luck. All right.
Yeah, they allowed me to play Plexi, so shit went wild, So,
Yeah, like I said, like a lot of people don't understand the relationship between a lot of airsofters. It's like, remember that time you shot me out? Just kept walking. There's nothing personal about it, It's like, bro, I'll get you back. I'll get you back.
yeah. And your whole team did in Cali, so it was great. So. Yeah, no, we had a lot of fun this year. It was an honor to do a lot of things, man. Like, I mean, that was one big thing a couple years ago when I started as well. I wanted to show the guys, hey, there's more to airsoft than just Nashville, So I made it a big point to get to know you guys, to get to know other players around the United States, around the world, and expose my boys. Like, they would have never had the opportunity to go to your restaurant or anything like that, Like, I mean, this year has been a special year for Elite and Airsoft and the growth of the sport, and people can see our two teams like at the top, like banging heads, and then afterwards we just kick it, have a good time, and just laugh.
As long as we don't go to Outback, Pops. No Outbacks from now on.
No Outbacks. Yeah, we had a small incident. We're just gonna sweep that one under the rug. So.
Alrighty, fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, you talked a little bit about it. I mean, it's slightly off kilter from airsoft, but restaurant, like, are you a chef or what's the deal there?
Yeah, so outside of airsoft, I'm a chef. So a lot of times when I disappear from airsoft is because I'm actually working.
Isn't that everybody? Oh gosh.
Yeah. But yeah, so outside of work, I'm a chef. I work out in Temecula. I had the honor to cook for Elite. Really cool guys. But yeah, for sure. Like Pops, like I'm telling you, man, we're coming out with a lot of cool shit, man. I'm telling you.
He's cooking
Hey, I'll
mags
tell
for you.
what, right now, if anybody watches this and doesn't in 2024 go see Bacon in Temecula, y'all are missing the best meal ever. Like, I don't care what happens, take your whole team. We took a couple extra days. I'm like, yo, I have to go. Like, I mean, he sees all my food like that I make, and then I see his. I'm like, bro, I gotta come out and we gotta do dinner. So it was
For sure.
an honor to sit in your restaurant, bro. Like, we had an amazing meal. So if anybody that watches this, go see him, bro. Like, hit him up.
And that's what it's about, right? You see like NBA players, yeah, they're over there swinging on each other, cussing at each other. But at the end of the day, when they get to the dugout and they're off the field, they're all having lunch together. They're on trips together, and hopefully that's what the sport's gonna bring together. Like people from the East, people from the West. It's cool. It's cool to talk to somebody from like a different state, and then next thing you know, you're in a tournament talking to them. It's cool.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, I kind of want to just string this off of that. You own a restaurant. Your call sign is Bacon. Are those two connected? What's the story there?
So a while back when I was a cook, I burnt bacon, and the kitchen is connected to a club, and Snoop Dogg was DJing over there, and my chef was like, "Hey, I'll have Snoop Dogg shout out your Instagram if you change your Instagram name to Bacon Bits." And you know how airsoft's kind of heavily on Instagram. Well, yeah, the platform's mostly on Instagram, somewhat YouTube. I feel like it's Instagram then YouTube, which it should be kind of the other way around. Thanks, Scotto, for putting me on. Um, yeah, so we were registering for, I think, Gunfighter, where it's like the holster, quick draw, 1v1, like you just stand in front of each other, quick draw. There's a few barriers you can move to. They're like, "Oh, what's your call sign?" I'm like, "I don't have one. My Instagram's Bacon Bits." And from there on, nobody knew my name. Nobody cared for my name. They were just like, "You're Bacon."
That's awesome. That is really cool. Yeah. So you've been playing for a long time then?
After COVID, I started after COVID. I was more into real steel, but after COVID, that shit got expensive. Can't really shoot people with real steel, so it's more fun playing airsoft.
Yeah,
Frowned upon.
I thought you were about to say it's cheaper for
Highly frowned
airsoft.
upon.
Um,
Uh,
okay, so you are pretty experienced though. I mean, you can put a lot of reps in that time since the worst of COVID had
Yeah,
hit.
for the most part. But I feel like me as a player and as a teammate, we mostly grew in 2023.
Well, paint us a picture
That's
of
from traveling, playing against different people, playing different formats. And to be real, like everybody's play style changed because NSL. You know, it's not all about kill, 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 kill.
yeah.
We're like, wait, what do you mean we can get points without getting kills? Like that was the whole mentality. Now it's like, let's play the points. Let's actually play the game instead of going out there and just dunking on fools. That's why we have Jungle Ball. You know, it's cool that we have all these platforms that if you're actually trying to see who's the best killer, take your ass to N1, go play Jungle Ball.
Yeah, you better bring some heat
Some
too.
Sagas, some Riot Shields.
Yeah.
well,
Them boys ain't playing out there.
I think that's going to
Yeah.
be huge that you say that because I mean, Pops, I think you guys are getting close to finalizing the rules. Or they're probably out by now. I'm not fully up to date on that, but I mean,
Yeah, they've been released for the 2024 season for SpeedQB. Um, and I'll say this, man. I love playing NSL. It was the same for us, Bacon. It was like, holy crap, man! Like this isn't just kills. This is like you have to really think.
Yeah, you really
And
got to click as a team.
yeah, and so it's not just about kills. It's about clock management. It's about flag placement. It's about if I need 1 point, I just cross to 50 and then just stay alive.
Yeah,
Then
and if you guys didn't notice, Pops, during the SpeedQB Limited, I think we were down by like 50 on the 5th round, and I'm like,
Yeah.
grab the flag and fucking hold that bitch,
Run.
just
Yeah.
hold it. And
Yeah.
everybody in the sidelines was like, "You guys are pussies. You guys are pussies." I'm like, "Bro, come on! I'm trying to play the format."
yeah, don't penalize the player when he's using the high IQ plays, man.
But you
Try,
guys
man,
got
try.
really smart this year, man. I felt like the first year we knew you guys are just straight killers. But this year, you guys took your game to a different level, and you got extremely smart when playing this year. That was my impression of watching you guys playing against you guys. You guys went this constant grind all the way and literally peaked at the right time, and that was national champs, and you guys took it. It was awesome. I was there. We got jersey swaps, man. I'm so happy for you guys this year. It's just such a cool experience. And we got third, which was fine. Can't win them all.
That's not often, Pops. That's not
Huh?
often. So that's not
That is-
often.
I know. So it was an honor for Elite to be able to be there and watch you guys, like the celebration. You guys are still sharing those photos. You should share those photos. It's a notch in the belt, man. Proud of you guys, and I'm excited that your team's going to be at the HTK Winter Tournament Series. So that's a big deal for me. I got involved in the sport. Just there was some stuff going down with people around my son, and I just had to step in.
And Pops, that's our tactic, right?
What?
So we got to kill Shorty first, because if we don't kill Shorty first, because we know how the gameplay is. Pops is gonna protect Shorty.
Yeah.
If Shorty's dead, he has nothing to protect. So Pops is just now like, well, what's my purpose?
I don't know
What do
what
I
to
do?
That's pretty funny.
I
It'll
feel
be
like
even
it's always
funnier that
a
you.
night.
Anybody watching this, you guys know the secret to be elite.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah, you guys know the secret to be elite. Just kill
Yeah.
Shorty and Pops just, yo.
Yeah. Like, what do I do now? My son's dead. This is weird. So
That'll be even funnier since he's
luck.
reffing.
Good luck killing him. There's only a few players that can kill him. That kid's dangerous. So
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I need him
yeah.
to get a little bit taller so he sticks out from barriers.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited you guys are coming to the HTK Winter Series. Obviously, we're going to run SpeedQB rules. They are on speedqb.com for 2024. The information is up there. Tell us
Read
a little
them
bit
now.
about strategy. Have you read those? Have you read any of the details yet?
I have not read through the rules yet. I heard there's 2 flags. Penalties are a lot more.
Yep.
What else? I think that's the only thing that I looked at, and I think the point basis
Yeah.
is a little different, right? A little different.
Slightly different. Yeah. So some of the rationale is, our team, your team, we saw a lot of almost like full on head on collisions at X or Plexi or, Castle or whatever you want to call it, right? So whatever the field layout is. So round 1 is going to be a single flag.
Okay.
Round 2, the winner of the first round gets to select where the second flag goes.
Okay.
So it's not everybody's diving right at X, right? You can shift it around, but now if your team decides to go for both flags, there's a bonus to get both of them. But you got to play the game, right? So we're trying to get people to think a little more like, hey, if I'm down, we need both flags, and then you get an extra bonus on it. So people really need to read the rules. Like I tried to create with Roy and Sapo a different level of thinking during the game, not just peek out, shoot, whatever. I wanted to remove a lot of just the killing and focus on some of the gameplay. So definitely read the rules.
That goes
for sure.
guys.
Like I said, we're a team based we're a point based team. It's kill for kill. We're doing all right, but we need those points.
Yeah. So then round 3, the loser of the first 2 or the team trailing gets to select where the second flag goes. So there's always a center X, and you can choose castle side or plexi side or snake or whatever you want to call it on that field. And then the third is the same way. So the first one, there's 1 flag. The next 3 rounds, if you play all 4, if there's no like domination or anything, you get to select where the second flag is placed.
Okay.
There's also the other kicker. If you got 2 fast flag runners who grab the flag and they're on either side of the field, you don't get points unless you touch the wall first. This flag doesn't matter anymore.
Oh, so shit. Okay.
It's like real strategy, like yin yang, try and figure out stay alive stuff. So,
well, yeah, because like I feel like sometimes it's like grab the flag and then people just grab the flag and then like hope for the best. It's like I already secured my 25 points. Let me go die real quick. That's 5 points for the other team. We're still up 20. But so if you grab the flag and you don't hang it first, you don't get the points.
You don't get the flag hang points. You get the grab points.
Okay.
You don't get the hang points if you're the second flag to be, obviously try and touch the wall.
Okay.
Yeah. So it just cancels out the flag hanging points. So see what I'm saying? Like you're starting to think. So read the rules. It's a big deal.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. You can't read them enough.
And this will be the first attempt, right? Like feedback's going to be important after the first one. Like we want to hear from the players. Like, did this make sense? Do you not like it? What? We're an open book. We want it to be a better gameplay, not full on head on collisions, and people are injured and they got to sit out, So I tried to relieve a little bit of that.
Injuries are the worst.
Yeah, they're we're there to have fun and shoot each other and stuff, but like injury, like head-on collision, some of the crap I saw reffing in Vegas was like, oh my God, that was crazy. So
for sure.
Yeah.
I thought that was supposed to be a vacation, Pops, while you're working.
Yeah, right. I know that didn't go well for me, but whatever.
He just cares too much.
I was trying to keep us moving. You talked about organization. I was trying to keep us moving, man. So
that's right. Good.
Yeah.
Probably would have been there till 3 a.m. if you went there.
Golly, that was rough. That
Well,
was rough. But we made it through, so
For sure.
well,
yeah.
Bacon. Curious to know. Maybe the audience is too. What's your setup going into this HTK Winter Series? What
What
loadout
do
you
you mean
got?
setup?
What loadout you got? Your pistol, rifle.
Uh, I, I'm not like serious tournaments. I'm not allowed to run anything else but pistol.
Not allowed.
Yeah,
uh,
I'm not allowed to run anything else but pistol.
green gas
I
or
mean, I can get
HPA?
jiggy with any platform. Shotguns are fun. I've been playing with shotguns for the last 4 days. And man, when they shoot, they shoot. But when they don't, man, you
Yeah, they're
better throw that
down.
thing. Hope for prayers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you green gas or HPA then on your pistol?
Starting the series off NSL. I was a HPA player. Pops. Come on, I'm a green gas guy, but my hierarchy told me I need the firepower. So I decided to switch to HPA, and then there's this little guy over there behind Pops that I just don't stop. It just keeps ringing in my ear, dude. So now I'm heavily on a green gas. Sold all my HPA stuff. Right now I am building a AAP. I'm gonna get the slaughter one. All right, got the slaughter one. So
Nice.
we're going to test out that platform, see how it shoots. But I heard good
Nice.
things about it.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well, this will be a perfect series to crack it out and say you got four different tournaments you can play. So you can do some matches you can do in a whole event if you really want to stress test it. It'll be there to cater to whatever you're hunting for.
So Pops, qualifying for championships. Do we need to play 2 or 3?
You can come to championships. It doesn't matter. So the 4-hour series, to qualify for the extra $1,000, right?
Uh-huh.
You have to score 3 out of the 4 events.
Okay.
So we're giving you a drop, right? Like if you have a bad tournament, or 4 of you guys show up but you wanted to play or whatever, right? Like if you just have an off month, you can drop that one, and it won't go. The drop doesn't go towards your overall points.
Okay.
So it's cumulative points from first, second, third, and fourth, but you get to drop one.
Okay.
And
Yeah. So per month we pay out $1,500 in cash, and then for the whole series we're adding a $1,000 kicker for the top 3 teams, like payout.
For sure.
Yeah, so it's real, man. Like it's pretty cool. I haven't been. A lot of people haven't had money involved like I wanted to. Like, I mean, golly, how much do you spend on this sport?
Too much.
A lot, right? So
Too
I do the
much.
same. Hell, I bought 2 RVs to play this stupid game. So, but I love it. It's a lot of fun, man. So, this was just one opportunity. It isn't all about the money. It's about the fun that comes with it, right? And, for the top teams like Murder and Elite and, Slaughter and, HSA, the guys who get out and travel and go around the U.S., I just wanted to try and offer a little of their money back, I mean, and this one isn't just about bragging. So it's kind of cool.
And if it covers the flights, it covers the Airbnb. I'm pretty sure everybody's more than happy to get something than nothing back.
Yeah. It isn't like, hey, this isn't turning pro. You're not making $1 million on it. But dude, if I could take care of all my cats,
hopefully that's the goal. Hopefully that's the goal. I mean, even if it's not millions of dollars,
I wanted to get
but just being able to play.
Yeah, I wanted to get sponsors involved. I wanted to have more people that wanted to give back to the sport, to grow the sport. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
just opening doors, man.
Yeah.
Once they're open, who knows where you go.
Yeah, getting anything back from like bragging rights is cool, but then if you start living in the real world, it's like, bro, this shit's. We got dudes on the team that are still young. We got 19-year-old players that are
Yeah.
like just getting their second job. You know, it's not like they're making more than a little bit more than minimum wage. Anything helps for those guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and it was really cool for me to see you guys flaunting your dollars when you won national championships.
Hello.
Those photos were the best. Like, hello? What? Yes, we won again. No, man, that was cool, you know, and I saw that and I'm like, God, let's just do this again. Let's put some money out there, you know? So
Yeah, for sure.
I hope people like it, you know? I put a lot into this one. Like, the field is absolutely
The field is
insane.
crazy. That field is crazy. That field is crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
But
and I've played in most fields, and that's one of them that I need to step on.
yeah.
It's coming up quick.
For sure,
Well, we're
for sure.
excited as they're coming for sure.
Yeah, the basketball court, like, it's dope.
It
Yeah,
is
it's
pretty
massive
sick.
too.
So you had talked about like every bit helps. From my understanding, you have some sponsors that help, you know, make your gameplay come to fruition. Do you care to highlight just a little bit of them here while we have the platform?
Yeah, shout out Brandon Folato. I believe he was on the last one. That guy takes care of everybody and anybody. But yeah, since day one, that guy's been. But one more thing, we just picked up Push. Thank you guys.
Those are
Appreciate
clean.
y'all.
That was massive.
Yeah, we just picked up Push. Everybody got their JTs and whatnot. And I've been running Push since I started playing Airsoft. I was like, I'm not gonna be the die guy. I'm not gonna wear a die. I'm not gonna wear a die.
All right.
And I found Push ever since then, and we all started wearing it, and we somehow got the sponsorship, so it was pretty cool.
That
That's
is
great.
awesome. Well, thank you again so much for taking the time to hop on here and share a little bit of limelight with you, but also your team to the audience. And I wish you guys the best of luck in this HTK Winter Series. It's going to be a bit of a marathon, not quite a sprint with that 4 series, but huge payouts, totally going to help make it interesting and keep the players enticed in the gameplay. So I'm looking forward to seeing it. Thank you again so much for hopping on here.
Yep. Thank you guys for having me. Again, anytime you guys need me, need anything from me, Pops knows how to get a hold of me.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan. See you guys in the next one.